Hello, good to see you. Okay. Hello, good to see you. So we begin our class today. As I had told you in the last class, we shall be continuing our same topic in the next class. That is subject-verb agreement. Okay, children?
Yeah.
So we begin with the continuation of the same chapter that last week we were discussing. Okay, so children, as you know that subject verb agreement means we have to make sure that subject and verb gets along, match. Okay, the basic thing you need to remember for this is singular subject takes singular verb. Okay, singular subject takes singular verb. Single means one. Okay, and plural subject takes plural verb. Okay, more than one. If you find the subject more than one, that means plural, and then it takes what? Plural verb. Okay, children? So this is the basic thing that you will remember. Now today we will be seeing the same rule applied to, the basic rule applied to the sentences, okay, that are written on board. We are going to discuss that one by one. We are going to see how that basic rule is applied in these sentences, okay? Singular sentence, okay, singular subject, singular verb, plural subject, plural verb. So we are going to see one by one. Children, be ready, okay? Now, in this sentence one, see, she and her friends are at the fair. She and her friends are at the fair. So you can see there are how many subjects in this sentence? There are two. See, she and her friends. One and one, two. See, she and her friends. Okay, her friends. See, okay. So you can see she and her friends. Now look here. Two. See, one. Okay, pronoun and friends. Okay, noun. Many. So these two subjects are joined by and. So that shows that these are different subjects and joined by and, that means plural. Okay. So because these subjects are plural, so I take the plural verb are. Okay, plural verb are. Okay, so she and her friends are at the fair. So plural subject take plural verb. Got it? Okay. So if it was only one, she, then she was at the fair. If it was only she, I would have written here, she was singular. Okay? She was at the fair. Okay? But here, friends are also there, so are she and her friends. Okay, so plural subject take plural verb and singular subject only if it was only she, that was at the fair. Okay, so remember. Now let's look number two. Sentence number two. The book or the pen is in the drawer. The book or the pen is in the drawer. Now look at the word here, or. Okay, so here this or, either this or means take one only, either this or this. Okay, it doesn't mean like and, no. Okay, or has a singular meaning, so or. So another word is nor also will be there, no, nor. Okay, either or, neither nor, isn't it? So here the book or the pen is in the drawer. So here, when I hear the word or, that means either this or that. Okay, so that shows or, that shows singular subject. Okay, so the book or the pen, that means single one. Okay? The book or the pen, singular. This or this is in the drawer. Okay, so see the verb here is. The pen is in the drawer, single. Or the book is in the drawer. Okay, so or nor signify singular subject. Okay, so we take singular verb. Okay, so see, and or are different words. All right. So whenever you find the word or nor, either, okay, so what you can do is you need to see the subject and take the verb, singular verb. Okay, so always a singular verb. Now, number 3. Let's look at number 3. The sentence number 3 is, each of these apples is juicy. Now you can see apples, plural subject, isn't it? Apples, plural noun, right? Apples, fruit. So, but here I can see the verb is here. With apples, plural, verb is. Okay? Plural subject, take plural verb. No, but why plural subject doesn't take plural verb here? It's not taking. Why it is S here? Is here? Because what we need to know is the rule is when we have the words like adjective like each, every, okay. So what we need to take is whenever I hear the word each, okay, every, so that shows this is a singular subject. So each of these apples. Okay, so these apples they are here, and I'm pointing at singular one. Each of these apples. So I have to see this one. Each. The word it's here. Okay? So is. So pointing out at one. Each every. So each apples. Each of these apples is. So my verb is singular verb. All right. So each of these apples, not all the apples, but each one. Okay. So students, all of you here, each of the student means one particular student. Okay. The indefinite pronoun. Okay. So each of these apples is juicy. So this verb gets along with this verb it. Okay. Word it. Number 4. The 3 is done. Number 4 now. Sentence number 4. Okay, are you able to get me? So sentence number 4. These scissors are sharp. These scissors are sharp. Okay, some of the things come in pairs, no? Scissors, 2, like this it will be, no? And then trousers, pants, okay? One feet, another leg will go, no? 1 and 1, okay? So tweezers, okay? It will be like this, no? So you pull. All right, so they always, some nouns always come in pairs, so scissors, plural, see? Okay? These scissors are sharp. So plural verb, okay? With plural subject, plural verb. Alright? I should not write only scissors. Okay, only one scissors, but sister, only one scissors. No, I'll say no, only one. But no, it has a 2 part. That's why it is a plural subject. Okay? So scissors are sharp. Okay? And then, like say there are sometimes in the school you have subjects and mathematics. It comes in with S, plural, as though it looks like plural. But the subject in the school like physics, mathematics, okay? So these subjects, okay, has S, but it doesn't mean that the subject is plural. So the mathematics subject. So when you use the word, see the subject name like mathematics, physics, civics. So the subject name will come as considered as singular, though it is in the plural form. It looks as though it is in the plural form, isn't it? So news, for example, see? Okay, I'll write here. No news is good news. So we say, no, sometimes if you don't hear anything from our family members or friends, okay, maybe no news is good news. All right, so we say that. No, it's a saying here. So see here, when I see the word news, it looks like plural because it has an s here, isn't it? But it is not plural subject. Okay, it is considered as singular, though it has s here. Okay, likewise mathematics, physics, civics. Okay, so linguists. So see, so subject name. Okay, here. So news, though it looks like it is in the plural form, it is not. So I take a singular verb is. Okay, is. All right. No news is good news. Okay, children. So please don't get mixed up with scissors and news. These come in pairs, it is considered as singular one. All right? Okay, next. Sentence 4. Now sentence 5. The team during practice. Now the team is a collective noun, isn't it? It's a collective noun. And collective noun, it depends on the context where you are using. Okay. Now here in this we are using as a singular body. Okay. A collective noun. So the team runs. We are considering here the team as a singular one. Okay. Subject runs during practice. Okay. So collective noun takes singular verb. All right. So the subject is team. Okay. A collective noun. A crowd, a group, a troop, okay, or herd. So runs is a singular verb, okay. In the present tense, it has s, okay. It has s. Don't forget, okay. The team runs during practice. Okay, the team is collective noun, and it's considered as singular subject here, and runs is a singular verb. Okay, so if it is plural, see, sometimes we don't get mixed up with plural subject. Okay, in the plural subject we add s, no? Mangoes, cars, tires, isn't it? Pens, books, we add s. Okay, and we make it plural. But here, when it comes to the verb, when we add s, we are making it singular. Okay, just the opposite. Okay, so here the verb, when you see these s, is in the simple present form. Okay, and verb, singular verb. All right, during practice. Okay. Now sentence number 6. Up to this is clear, children? Okay. Now number 6. Neither the teacher. So neither the teacher, see, subject, neither the teacher, one teacher, nor the student, nor the students. Neither the teacher nor the student is present in the class. Do you remember what I said in sentence 2? Or nor, okay, it's considered as, when you see that and you look at the subject, it is considered as single. Okay, so neither the teacher nor the student is present in the class. That means the teacher is not present in the class, the student is not present in the class. Okay, neither of these are present in the class. Okay, so neither of these, see, neither of these, the teacher nor, look at this word nor, the student is present in the class. Okay, so I don't say are present in the class because nor is not and. Okay, nor is not and. So and is added, isn't it? But this is or, either this or that, neither this nor that. Okay, or, isn't it? So neither the teacher nor the student is present in the class. Right? Okay. Sentence 6. Now look at sentence number 7. Look at sentence number 7. The woman, 1. Okay, the woman, if it is plural, would then E. Instead of A, E it will be no. If it is plural, but it is singular, the woman as well as her sons. The woman as well as her sons, women and sons together, was present at the party. Now look at this. Okay, why there is singular verb like this? We are talking about women, we are talking about sons. But why we are taking the singular verb here? Okay, we are talking about women, we are talking about sons. Her sons was present at the party. So why do you think we are taking the singular subject, singular verb here? Why? Because when we use the phrase like as well as, along with, okay, so when we use this kind of verb, group of words, the phrase, the verb we are taking that goes to that has to agree with the first subject. Okay, it has to agree with the first subject. So women as well as her sons. So since the sons is the second subject here, the first subject is women, singular. So I use the verb was, singular, because when I use the phrase like as well as, okay, the verb has to agree with the first subject. Okay, the first subject, women. Okay, if the sentence will see the sons as well as the women, and then my sentence would have been, my verb would have been, see, the sons as well as, okay, their mother or the woman were present in the party. If I had used the sons here, that means my first subject would have been plural, and I would take plural subject, plural verb. Okay, but here is a singular subject. That's why I am taking singular verb. If I take these sons here first and change the order, and then the sons will be here, the plural, isn't it? And then the woman will go here, okay, and it becomes a singular. That means the verb will match with the sons when I change the place, okay, the subject, and I will take plural verb. Okay, children, so please see that only the position matters. Now here, yes, for example, if it were plural verb here, women, then I would be using were, plural form were. Okay, now the women as well as her sons were present at the party. Alright, children, so as well as when you see these or along with, like this, if you see this kind of phrase, okay, group of words being used in the sentence, the verb agrees with the first subject, whatever you are putting, the first subject, not the second one closer to the verb. No, it goes with the first subject. Got it? Okay. Now next, sentence number, the last sentence is sentence number 8. Okay. Now sentence number 8 is, see, Gulliver's Travels. Gulliver's Travels is an interesting book. Gulliver's Travels is an interesting book. Now look here. Gulliver's Travels, you see travels, you plural, no? Gulliver's Travels, you see, as though it is plural, isn't it? But this word I took is. Okay, Travels is an interesting book. So why do you think I took the word is here, though it looks plural, Gulliver's Travels? Any guess? Remember, whenever we take the plural noun as subject, as the name of something, okay, the proper noun, okay. So it is considered the name of the book. Okay, this is the name of the book. One book. It's name of the book. Gulliver's Travels. The name of the book. One book name. Okay. For example, this is what is this? Magic, grammar, magic. This one book name. Okay. So like that, Gulliver's Travel is book name. Okay. So this is not the plural subject. So this is singular, the name of a book. Okay. So that's why it is. I use the verb is. Okay. So United States is a huge country, isn't it? United States, plural states, but as a whole, one country is taken as United States is one country. So it is a beautiful state or a big country. All right. So that way, when a proper noun is considered as a subject as one, okay, so we use this singular verb. Okay. So children, please do remember the basic rule of the subject-verb agreement is subject has to match with the verb. If the subject is plural, you have to take plural verb. If the subject is singular, you have to take singular verb. And there are certain rules which just now we discussed here. Okay, you need to remember that. Okay, I'm sure that you will be following you'll be reading from your text as well. Okay, and we will also discuss the exercises later on. But now I'm sure that having discussed these sentences, okay, along with certain rules that I just explained to you, probably you have understood this subject-verb agreement. All right, and I'm sure you will be able to do much more exercises that are there in the textbook, and we will be discussing that later on. Okay, children? Or you can do on your own too, okay? Because you have the text. I'm sure. All right. So students, that's all for this class today. See you in the next class. Okay, be prepared.
Bye, sister.
Students.
Bye, sister.
Class 5B students, you create project, and then that you have to be present at that day with your school uniform to present your project. Understood? I wanted to remind you beforehand so that you will be ready for that. I hope everybody, class 5B students, you know, okay, what the project is. All right? Have a nice night.
Sister.